on, you guys? Welcome back once again to the channel. So we have another short horror film to check out here. This one's titled Zip. It is by Alter. This was just released about 8 days ago. I'm a week late, but I am definitely excited to check this out. Alter always kills it with these short horror films. So if you guys want to check this video or this film for yourselves, I'm going to link it down below in the description area so you guys can check it out. Also, before I jump into this, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you are enjoying yourselves so far with the content. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in here and check this out. And of course, let's get scared. Hopefully this doesn't get copyrighted. Catch it. Oh, talent show.
Businesses in some parts of Iran went on strike on Monday to participate in anti-government protests. The Prime Minister has yet to comment on the...
I always loved going to talent shows, man. Like art competitions and all of that. Oh. I miss being a student. I really do.
هم پیرمرد 40 ساله.
بس دیگه. باید یاد بگیری که زنها نباید اینجوری درباره شوهراشون حرف بزنن.
I'm not meeting that family and I'm not marrying an old man.
من پدرت هستم و تو همون کاری رو میکنی که من ازت میخوام.
Have you figured out what you're doing for the talent show?
She's still writing the song, Clover.
The show is tomorrow.
It's not like I can work on it at home. Besides, my dad's making me go to some birthday dinner instead. I can't do the show. Your dad is such a square.
Melody, you signed up for the talent show every year since 8th grade and you bail every time.
I joined the AV club for this.
I'll still write the song.
This is the vagina. Now, in reproductive health, you're going to have to get to know this. It's the woman's body. It's sort of like, have you been to a chicken coop? It's sort of like an incubator, sort of like a nest for the egg. And the sperm are going searching for that egg. They're going to be up there.
Want to nest my egg, Melody? Dude, did you just come up with that? Like, what?
You don't have eggs, idiot.
Miss Hadari, do you have something you'd like to share with the rest of the class?
Actually, I do. That's the uterus, not the vagina.
Right, I knew that. That is where the vagina is. Thank you, Miss Hadari. So, the sperm are looking for the egg. They're going to go through the vagina up into the uterus. That's where the egg.
برای فردا آماده ای؟
You mean for my birthday?
برای خواستگاری.
I have plans.
ببین من چند ماه دارم برای این شام تدارک میبینم. خودت هم خوب میدونی خانواده امید مشتاقن تو رو از نزدیک
You should have thought of that before marrying me off without my permission.
اجازه یه دختر دست پدرشه.
Whatever, I won't be there!
تخم سگ.
That's crazy, man. These arranged marriages, it's gotta be stressful. I mean, it's terrible. It could be good and it could be really bad, you know? Andy Warhol. Oh! Oh my God! Oh!
Have you tried unzipping it?
Of course she's tried unzipping it. You think she hasn't tried unzipping it?
I was just asking. I made cupcakes.
What do you expect her to do with the cupcake? Please.
Is this symbol? Yeah, I think I know the symbolism, the metaphor for this.
Menstruation. You're going to experience some mild discomfort, emotional problems, irrational behavior. The hormones, they are hormonal.
Hey, Melody, are you hormonal? What? Is that a yes? Is that your face? It's like a zipper. No, that is disgusting. I'm going to grow up.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's what I thought it meant. Okay.
حالا چیزا درست میشه نگران نباش
They don't have a right to say their opinions. They don't have a voice, pretty much. Women, specifically.
تولد مبارک نه خانم
مرسی دخترم.
خب میدونی دختر من آزادم شد 16 سالش هفته پیش و خودش یه زیپ صورتی عالی انتخاب کرد.
خیلی زیباست. اتفاقا ملودی هم خیلی هیجان زده بود وقتی زیپشو گرفت. قول میدم عروس خوبی براتون بشه.
خب میدونی زن باید مطیع باشه، باید ساکت باشه. من موقع آزاد زیپش گرفت اصلا خیلی خوشحال
Oh
شدم.
my God.
خدا رو شکر رهبر جدیدمونم که اومد. به لطف ایشون دوباره این سنت برمیگرده.
امید خدا شد.
شروع کنید خجور.
What are they putting on their plates? It's like a dry cupcake.
بفرمایید.
Oh my god. Oh, he's not gonna take hers off.
با اجازه شما امیدی هدیه آورده برای ملودی خانم.
خواهش مونم.
I had it made for you.
Oh man. His music, man. Going to the talent show.
Melody, keep going.
Oh my god. Wow. Ah, it sounded so painful.
شنیدی فریادمو آغاز بیداریه آغاز دادخواهی
How much does your voice cost? Women, life, freedom. All right, you guys, there you have it. That was Zip. This was a more like inspiring, sad story with a little bit of drama in there than horror. But I can see the horror element, you know, with people being silenced in such a terrible way. The symbolism of like the zipper, you know, that's pretty much not allowing any of the women to speak throughout the like last half of the film. That was, I mean, it was, you know, pretty clear to understand, and it was very powerful the way it was depicted with a literal zipper on their lips, you know, and it was not just on there, but it was sewn onto their face, you know. But yeah, the story starts off with a young girl that's in high school, it looks like, and she's entering a talent show. But her father, you know, we all know this, right? In this culture, they arrange these marriages, in some cultures. And I just can't even begin to imagine the pressure for all these young girls and even the young men out there, but for both parties. But most importantly, the young girls who they pretty much don't get to decide, where they don't even know the person that they're going to be partnered up with. It's just crazy to me that this is still happening, to be honest. And it's something that at this point in life, at this time when there's a lot of technology, there's lots of awareness, there's lots of education. It's something that, like, it surprises me that it's not over yet. You know what I mean? This type of practice. But different cultures do their own thing, and it's something that I'm not too familiar with. But on a surface level, I know that they do these practices. And I mean, when this young girl is going through this process of, like, her wanting to follow her dreams, she has her own plans, and her father has his plans for her, and that's to marry, get her married with another boy from another family, and all that pressure starts to build up, and it creates this how do you say it, this tension between her and her father, and it's just going really bad for them both, and it's just not going according to his plan throughout the film. So finally, she goes to bed after this fight that they have, after he, like, tells her that, hey, tomorrow's your marriage arrangement, you better be ready. And so she's like, no, I don't want to. So she goes to bed angry, and then in the morning, that's when she wakes up with the zipper in her mouth, on her mouth. And so she goes to meet her friends, and they try to, like, kind of console her about it, and they tell her, like, did you ever try unzipping it? So I like how there's a little bit of humor in this. The way it's depicted here, it's also a little bit humorous with the actual literal zipper on the mouth, and then her friends, the way they're responding to it, and then not even just that, but the colors around her, they're very bright, so it kind of enhances that sort of comedic feel. And, well, nothing works with her friends. They try to help her, but she just pretty much is stuck with this zipper on her face. And then now, that same evening, they have the family reunion. Everyone's coming, the whole marriage arrangement. And she comes into the house, and so now they're meeting each other. She's meeting the husband-to-be, and they're at the dinner table, and they're eating. And so you see eventually that all these women and the other family as well, they also have zippers in their faces. And I thought that was it was terrible to see that, man. That's horrible. But it's reality in a lot of places, a lot of different countries. The women, unfortunately, they don't have a voice. They don't have the right to speak and say what they feel. And so she's looking at all these women around the table and the husband to be. And so they like pass around the gift for her, and I guess he gets her another zipper. They're all talking, like, the fathers are talking about, oh, my daughter just got, like, a pink zipper, and it's like nuts to just hear them talking like this. And then these poor women just over here not being able to speak. And so when she gets handed her gift, like the daughter Melody, when she gets handed the gift, she sees it's a zipper, and she completely storms off, and then goes away and tries to just kind of, like, remove the zipper from her mouth, but it's obviously painful. She can't. The only ones, and here's the thing too, the only ones that can remove or unzip the zipper are the men, which is wild when it comes to that point there, when they show, like, the men going behind the women and just, unzipping them, like, from behind. It's just, mind-blowing, but it's the reality out there, So she goes out there, tries to do it or she goes to her room and tries to do it on her own, but she obviously can't because it hurts her. So then that's when she just storms out of the house, and then she runs to where the talent show, where it's taking place, right? Because that's the night of the talent show, the same night as her wedding arrangement. So she runs, and she gets to the high school and gets to the talent show. And then you can see her running through the hallways, and, like, just with the bleeding mouth, with her trying to take the zipper out, and she just can't. So she's going through there, and eventually she gets to the stage, right? And at that point, she's in front of the mic, and she starts to hum, because I'm like, well, there's no way she can talk. She has a zipper on. But she goes from humming, and then it just kind of slowly builds up into this beautiful song that she sings. And eventually, when the words are going to come in, like the lyrics for the song, she rips off the zipper. And even if it causes her pain and all this blood comes out of her, right? The scream and the agony of the pain, like it goes right into the song as well. She screams all of her emotions, everything she had to take out, all of that she was being held back on by her father and all these other men in the family. She finally releases it in this stage, and she says, "We all have a voice," right? And what she says is just beautiful. I mean, it's empowering. It's just very inspirational. I mean, and then just the scene with the school alone, like during the class, with all of the boys making fun of her, and then the teacher himself, he didn't even know what he was talking about either. Like when he was, talking about that subject of the female reproductive system, he was calling it the wrong part, and so she had to correct him because he wasn't saying it right. And it was just like, I can't believe the teacher was just desensitized to her suffering. The students were just bullying her, and even the girls in the class, right? But the boys were the ones that were starting the bullying. It was just terrible. So at the end, when she finally let out her voice, it was definitely impactful. It really was. So it was cool to see this. And I like the fact, too, that she was also in pain while she was singing this. Not just emotional, but physical pain, with all of the bleeding happening around her mouth. And yet she's still sang. But yeah, those are my thoughts for this film. What did you guys think about this? Drop your comments down below in the comment section. Let me know what you thought. And also, don't forget to subscribe on your way out, you guys. This was a beautiful film. It was not horror for me. It was more just a beautiful, a sad, a beautiful, emotional story. Thank you all for watching this with me. Hope to see you guys all on the next reaction. Take care of yourselves. Peace.